has come to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal of antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth. But we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity, until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
Welcome, one and all, to the darkest dungeon.
Oh!
God damn it, babe. I still have to say, the intro to this game is like, it's possibly one of the best intros I've ever seen for any game ever. And that's even like Shadow of the Colossus and stuff like that. So, welcome to the Darkest Dungeon. You may not know this game, but you will, if you watch my streams, you will get to know this game very well and very personally.
Maybe even intimately.
You cannot be heard right now, Pip.
Wait, what?
I cannot hear you. You are very quiet.
Well, I was trying to be a little quiet. I was gonna say,
Okay.
or I did say, maybe you'll even know the game, maybe intimately, like all of its darkest reaches and just the right places to touch it.
So yeah, this is a roguelike game. So obviously, you know, it's probably going to be extremely hard and very much unfair. But this is, in my honest opinion, one of the hardest or roguelike games, if not the hardest one, ever made. And I've played dozens, maybe hundreds of roguelike games. It's my favorite genre of gaming. And I think I'm ready to stream this game. As you can see, I have a game where I managed to survive 49 weeks of the game.
Is your body ready?
I hope so. So it is time.
Did you bring the lube?
There is no loop for this game.
What about condoms?
There is no protection for this game.
A sweet whispered word? Maybe it can take me out to dinner first.
There is maybe the sweet whispers of death and madness.
I'm not sure I'm ready. I think I need to get married first before I can consent to this kind of action.
There is no consent.
But
So yeah, it is time to start. It's time to click on the letter. And it's time to name our second save, which is gonna be the Darkest Stream. Yes, the Darkest
Stream. The Darkest Stream. You might as well just name it Blackwater.
Oh,
prototype joke.
So, we are gonna be starting a new game of the Darkest Dungeon. We are having everything on. All the difficulty is on. That means if someone dies, they die. If someone goes crazy, they go crazy. If someone betrays the group, they betray the group. If someone is gone, they are gone. There is no casualness in this playthrough. Only
Blackjack?
death. Yes?
I think if they get it, they get it.
Yes. So it's time to enter the one and only Darkest Dungeon.
I seriously thought for a second you were gonna say Enter the Matrix.
Anyway, I'm gonna shut up now because another cinematic.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling, serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
And we are back in the game. We can now talk. I have to say I love the art style in this game. It basically shows you just how much you are gonna die. Everything's dark and it's all gothic and it's so deliciously beautiful. So yeah, this is
like my soul.
Okay, so this is the tutorial level. You can lose in a tutorial level. I've actually managed to lose my first 5 playthroughs. I've lost in a tutorial level. This game does not fuck around. So yeah, let's... Basically, this is our group. Right now we have Reinald and Dimas. Reinald is a Crusader. Crusaders are really good at basically tanking. And Dimas is a Highwayman. Highwaymen are really good at shooting things with a gun.
No shit. I think everybody here has at least played Fable 2.
Actually, a lot of people have not played Fable 2. Anyway, we are gonna continue. Okay, so basically, in this game, you move your squad to the left or right of your screen, and on the way, you basically move through corridors. The corridors can have random horrible shit in them or random good shit in them. And you try your best to dodge as much combat in the game as possible and acquire as many rewards as possible. So let's go to the right.
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
And we have our first combat.
Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
Jesus, already we have bleeding. Okay, Dimas is already bleeding. Okay, Dimas, bleed him dry. Okay, and what we want... We need to stun him. So as you can see, it's very...
Flash him.
It's very Final Fantasy-like. It's like... It's a turn-based game.
Destroy them
But...
all.
Let's just say the Final Fantasy was never this hard. Okay, so we have a tent. So what we want is Highwayman has higher, basically he's sneakier. So he's actually better at diffusing whatever traps may be in this tent. And there was some gold.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies. Leave nothing unchecked.
Oh god. This is actually a really hard combat. What the fuck?
Places.
Okay, we have to think
An
about this.
ambush. Send these vermin a message.
Okay,
The
we...
rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
Okay, so already you can see. Okay, if you look at the enemies, you notice that they actually have more health than you do. They, yeah, like this is the second fight of the whole game, and already we are put at a massive disadvantage. What we have to do is we have to be tactical about our shit. What I'm gonna try to do is to pistol shot the guy, the Fusilier, whatever, and hopefully we can insta-kill him. I think we can, if we crit, we can insta-kill him. So wish me luck. And we didn't. Okay, we managed to dodge his blanket fire. So what we're gonna do is that we will increase the protection of our Crusader. Jesus fucking Christ. Even with protection, it took away most of his health. Okay, what was the debuff? -2 dodge. Okay, that basically means that our Highwayman cannot take damage. If he takes damage, he will die. So, what we have to do is that we need to stun this fucker. Can we actually stun? Oh, okay. On the bottom of the screen, in the right bottom corner, you notice that enemies have resistances. The stun resistance basically means that it's a 50-50 throw whether I will actually stun him or not. Because of that, I actually have to try anyway. So wish me luck. And it worked. That was really useful. So now we will murderize the guy in the back. And now you crit, you piece of shit.
A faint hope blossoms.
Okay, now we have to just kill this guy. Oh god. Oh no. Okay, so the black thing that was appearing around the heads of our people, that's I think it's stress. I think it's called stress in the game. And when the stress of your character reaches 100, they will have their resolve tested. When they have their resolve tested, they either go crazy or they become vigorous. If they go crazy, it's a really bad thing. Horrible things can happen to characters that go crazy. Trust me, I've seen horrible things. And if they become vigorous, they actually can get, you know, things like that they are courageous. That literally means they can never get stressed, or they can get things like they can attack twice. So sometimes you almost want that stress to be at 100, but the chance that, you know, they will go crazy is just so high you almost do not want to do that. Anyway, let's try to murder this guy. And then we missed. This is not okay. Okay, does he have... no. Okay, let's try to stun him. And he resisted. This is not okay. Okay. Okay, okay. 12 damage, 6 accuracy. Yeah, but I use the tracking shot. The tracking shot actually, it doesn't do almost any damage, but it puts a really tasty buff on the Highwayman. Now the Highwayman has a pretty big chance of critting against this guy. Yeah, he has like 90% chance to hit and 10% to crit, which is not bad actually in this game. And he will bleed. Yes! Now we just have to kill him before he kills us. There's no other way about it. We just have to bleed him dry. Like a horrible peasant that he is.
Well struck.
Peasants? What did they ever do to us? Or more like, for us? Oh my god, no, Dimas is actually dying. I don't want Dimas to die. He's such an awesome person. Die!
Prodigious size alone does
And he
not
dies.
dissuade the sharpened blade.
Oh, we actually got a relic. So yeah, Hellstone. It's actually kind of good at the beginning of the game. So what we got here is shit tons of gold. Normally you don't get this much gold. This is only because it's a tutorial level. Then you got the deeds. You use deeds to upgrade your city, your hamlet, basically. And this is these are basically artifacts that you put on your heroes, well, on your soldiers, I should say, or mercenaries even, because they want to get paid. So you put this on them, and it always increases something and decreases something else. So yeah, we want to pick up all of these. We have limited... Yeah, we just completed the quest. Okay, so what we want to do is to continue adventuring even though Dimas is bleeding dry right now. Normally you want to explore as much of the dungeon as is humanly possible. So we will try to open this chest. And it's a trapped chest, so we are actually not gonna try it. It's a trap. So we are just gonna complete the quest and fuck you, game. Yay, we survived the fucking tutorial! So, every time your characters level, they actually gain abilities, perks, and quirks, and shit like that, basically. They can be either, you know, good or bad. You cannot, you know, choose whether they are good or bad. So let's see what Reynold has been getting. And he has misses the spot, which means he has -1% to crit, which is kind of bad. And Dimas has Mercurial, which is... Oh yeah, remember how I was talking about, you know, the chance to get Virtue when they reach 100 stress? Yeah, Dimas is probably never gonna get that, because now he has -5% chance for that. But he's tough because he got hurt a lot. So he actually has plus 10% health. So we are gonna return to home.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
So yeah, this is our hamlet. Yeah, this is our hamlet. Right now, as you can see, it's kind of fucked. Like me.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Yeah, this is basically what we have to do. We have to kill a certain amount of bosses that are in the game. And when we kill them all, we will get access to the aforementioned darkest dungeon. And when we finish darkest dungeon 3 times, we can kill the final boss and win. It sounds simple, it's not. Let's go to the graveyard. This graveyard.
Will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
Yes, as the narrator said, this is where we will spend a lot of time. This is where we will be looking at the people who died. And stagecoach.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
So, game gave us basically this building. It will give us random recruits every day, every week, basically. And right now, it actually gave us pretty good big. It gave us a plague doctor, which is a pretty
What
good guy.
better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
Yeah, and as a Vestal, which is basically a healer.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
Yes, so this is actually pretty good. This is a really good beginning spot. So, now we will embark onto a dungeon.
A mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
So, Pip, are you there?
Yes.
Have you been enjoying my commentary so far, by the way?
It's good. It's hard to understand exactly what you're talking about because I can't see it since I'm working. But it's good. It's painting a pretty decent visual image.
So yeah, now I will explain this screen. This is where we will be choosing where we will go. You can either go into the ruins, which is gonna have mostly undead, so do not expect you can bleed, skeletons, because they kinda don't have, blood. Or you go into the Barrens, which is full of disease. Or you go into the Veld, which is full of horrible parasitic monsters and dogs with rabies. Or you go into the Cove, which is a lot of fishmen and bloated corpses. This game is fun. So yeah, first, because this is still kind of tutorial, we can only go into the ruins right now. So now we have to create a party from the roster. Right now we have only 4 members, so that's literally what we can do. Where you put your party members is extremely important. It's possibly the most important thing to understand in the game. If you right click on the member of your party, it will show you preferred positions, and you want to follow these. You really want to follow these, because this the first line will tell you basically, if you look here, it will show you basically the 4 positions. This will tell you that where he is the best. He is the best in the first or second slot, and from those 2 slots he can attack the first or second enemy in a row. So we want to put him in the front because he's our tank. Because he's in the front, it doesn't mean that enemies cannot hit your people in the back. It just means they are much more likely to attack him. Anyway, Dimas. Dimas is good on position 2 or 3, so we wanna put him on 2. Our healer is the best in position 3, so yeah, we wanna put her on position 3. And our plague doctor is the best in the back, so we wanna keep him in the back. So now we will go to the provisions.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
So this is another really important part of the game. This is where you use your money that you earn by barely surviving, and you buy basically supplies for your people. Now, there is something extremely important here. Always buy 12 food. Never go into anywhere without at least 12 food. Because your people actually now have to eat during fights. Oh, between fights, I should say. If you don't have the food, they will die. They will fucking straight up die. Another thing, you have not seen this yet, but you have to keep light up. If you do not keep light up, horrible things will happen. You need torches, basically. I tend to go with 12 food, 8 torches, and 2 shovels. And because this is the first mission, I'm actually gonna take 1 set of bandages and 1 key. The key is only to unlock doors and strong boxes. There is a chance you will never see them in the game. They are actually pretty rare. The bandages, it's pretty obvious. You use them, you know, to stop bleeding. Anti-venom, obvious. You counter poison with them. The shovels are actually used to... sometimes you see these like obstacles that you can either, you know, destroy with hands, which will hurt you and basically fuck you over extremely, or you use a shovel. You want to use a shovel. Now, holy water, we actually get holy water by default because we have a crusader with us. He brings holy water with him. Holy water, you basically apply it on one of your soldiers, or mercenaries I should say, and it makes him into superhuman for one fight. It's very tactical. You have to be, you have to know when to use it. And I always forget to use it because I'm like, you know, maybe there's a more important fight where to use it, you know. Later on you will see me, you know, having at least 4 of these so that I can, you know, use it on every single member of the party. Or, you know, on one every fight, because later fights are ridiculous. So yeah, you will now embark and horribly die. For your first expedition into the ruins of your ancestry, be curious, be careful. Anyway. So, we are now this, in the down right corner now, you see a map. This is how we will proceed. It's kind of the map is kind of buggy, but it's okay. You know, the game is wonderful. You know, you can ignore some bugs. So, what we want to do is to find the most efficient way how to explore as many of these, and hopefully not have combat. We will have combat because I'm bad. So, let's go. Okay, keep your eyes open for traps. Okay, we will get a free torch, which is always useful. Okay, we will enter the room, we will light the torch. Always keep your light up, because basically what happens when the light is not up is that more enemies will spawn. They are much stronger, but they also offer much more loot. There is like this risk and reward mechanic in the game. If you do not use your torches at all, you will have so much loot, you will not know what to do with it. But you will fucking die. So, let's move on. Ah, combat! Oh no! Okay, so sometimes, this is 100% RNG. Sometimes what happens is that your squad gets confused and surprised, and it actually shifts around where they are standing. And now you can see that my Plague Doctor, who is supposed to be in the back, is actually almost at the front, and he is literally useless. So we have to move the squad. Thankfully, our highwayman is actually not that useless in the back. He can actually shoot.
Their formation is broken. Maintain
Oh yeah,
defensive.
if you kill enemies now, from now on, if you kill enemies, they leave corpses behind. And to get to further lines, you have to kill the corpse. I know it sounds weird, but you have to literally kill the corpse. So let's continue.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Let's take the money. Now let's shift the group around. Sadly, there is no more efficient way. So, this thing is unlocked. Oh hey, we got a shovel. Free shovel, always useful. Oh, we're actually scouting. Okay, sometimes when you scout, basically sometimes when you move to another area, there is a chance that you can scout the areas in front of you. Now we know here is a room battle with treasure, and here is a room battle with something curious, basically. We want to do both of those because those are delicious. So we want to move on. And this is what I was talking about. This is debris or
Even
rubble.
the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Yes, this is where we will use one of the shovels. If we didn't use a shovel, it would take away all light, it would hurt us, and it would increase stress, which is a ridiculously deadly combination. Let's move on. And now, because of the scouting, we actually know that there's gonna be combat here. So we can actually, well, we cannot prepare for it because we have no means of doing so right now. But normally, let's say you know about this, and you have like people bleeding and poisoned and shit, you can actually, you know, prepare for it. You know, you can like stop the bleedings and shit, and then, you know, go into the combat. Okay, so these two skeletons are not dangerous. Okay, they are gonna be dealing damage, but that's it. This fucker in the back is the most dangerous thing, because she will actually increase your stress, and she actually has an ability that increases the stress of all of your people. Dealing with stress is very difficult. You do not want to do that. You want to remove stress, or, you know, prevent stress if possible. So yeah, let's murder her. And she is gonna put stress on the healer, of course. Bitch. Now we will put disease on her. Our tank is gonna be tanking, because that's his job. He's literally there only to tank. Okay, how much damage does the... Is she... No, she's not dead yet. Okay, we will try to stun her. And she's dead. Now she's literally dead. We don't have to care about her anymore. So we will do... Okay, Zealous Accusation. It does less damage, but it can do damage to both of these skeletons. And... I believe it... No, it actually doesn't do more against Unholy. But yeah, we will do damage to both of them. Now we will heal our tank. And Dimas hopefully will finish them all off.
Press this advantage.
Not all, sadly.
Give them no quarter.
And he will get stabbed for it. Okay, let's heal him for a moment. And we will have I will rename these. I will rename most of these. I will leave Reinhold and Dimas, because they are the original characters, and I'm kind of like, you know, they should survive and they should be, you know, have their names. But otherwise, you know,
Can I be in there?
Yes, you are gonna be in there.
Yippee! Yay!
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Yes. So yeah, we have managed to survive a fight. Okay, so we can go in because we know there is not going to be a combat. See, scouting, very useful. So we will go here, then we will go back, we will go here, and then we will go like this. That is the most efficient way. So over here we have a curiosity, or curio as this game calls it. Yeah, the torch right now is shit. Oh, you fucking piece of shit, Reinhard. Okay, so... Okay. Yeah, okay, so I will explain. Reinhard's quirk is that he is a kleptomaniac. What that means is that sometimes...
He steals anything shiny.
Sometimes he will literally steal loot from you, and that loot is gone. The fucking piece of shit will literally steal your shit. Reinhold is a cunt. So yeah, now we know that there's gonna be combat here. And with that knowledge, we know that we need to light up our torches.
The light, the promise of safety.
And we can force feed our mercenaries to heal them a little. So we will force feed our mercenaries. Okay. And now we will go in and die. Oh, he has 10% chance to resist, yet he resisted a piece of crap. Fucking get stunned, bitch. It's gonna be stunning for you, man. Okay. Zealous accusation. I accuse you of being a skeleton. Ah! Dimas has managed to dodge the attack. That's always useful. You can, highwaymen have like a really huge chance to dodge. Later on in the game, they actually become better tanks than the tanks because they have such a high chance to dodge that they actually, you know, do not even get hit. Yes.
Continue the onslaught.
I thought.
Destroy them.
I think I know why all skeletons in games are angry.
Okay.
Because everybody calls them skeletons. They're like, bitch, please. We prefer undead Americans.
Oh god. So, over here we have a curio, or you know, a curiosity basically. And I actually do not remember what this does. This is a holy fountain. I think you use holy water on it, and it gives you something, but I do not remember. I need to look these up again. So I'm just gonna investigate it. Ooh, it heals me. And it decreased the stress. Oh my god, that was so useful. Oh hey, more! Okay, so now we know. Okay, this symbol in the corridor means that there is a trap. We now know that we do not want to go that way. We want to go back. Now we have even more of a reason to go back. So we will go to the room battle with the treasure. And on the way, there is gonna be a curio. Let's see which one. Oh, it's... Okay, it's not you. Reinhold is never touching anything in his life. Because he's a crusader. He should not be touching things anyway. So yeah, we will go in here. And have fun. Okay. Oh, enemies are actually surprised. For once. Okay, sometimes you can surprise the enemies. And if that happens, that's when the fun happens. So what we want to be doing is to put a lot of shit on the chick who increases stress. You just want to murder her as quickly as is humanly possible. And then she dodged.
Executed with impunity.
God damn it. Oh, okay, our Vesto, or you know, our healer, is actually extremely stressed at this point. This is actually starting to be very dangerous for her. Okay, 4 damage. Okay, the stress-inducing bitch is dead, basically. Now we need to deal with this cunt. Okay, we need to try to heal her. Actually, no, we need to heal the medic. No, the plague doctor needs a healing. Okay.
A death by inches.
By the way, if an enemy dies to either disease or bleeding, they do not leave behind a corpse. Yes, more.
This expedition at least promises success.
Wow, even the narrator is saying that, you know, I'm gonna win. Heirloom chest. Okay, for these we wanna use keys. I remember that. If you do not use the key, it will explode in your face. And you die. Horribly. So yeah, now, oh god. Okay, both paths have a trap in them, so there is literally no good way about this. We have to take the trap like bitches that we are. So when you are near a trap, this icon will pop up. It will tell you the chance to disarm the trap. The highwayman, obviously, because that's basically a rogue, has the highest chance to disarm it, so he should do it. And he did it! 90%, that was pretty, you know, that's a high chance to, you know, if I had a 90% chance to survive, I would totally go for it. And, wow, we have so much scouting. Scouting is like the name of the game here. Okay, Dimas, you open this, not Reinhold. Reinhold is a piece of crap. So at this point we have so much food that I'm probably gonna heal. Oh yeah, this is what I was talking about. Now the group is hungry. If you do not have food, yeah, 20% damage and a shit tons of stress damage. If you do not have food at this point, your group is basically fucked. Always have food. Never use your last food. Okay, let's continue adventuring because we are not done yet. Okay, here we will destroy another rubble.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
So, as you may notice, when the torch is entirely dead, the game actually shows its horror Cthulhian roots. As you start to hear whispers, you start to see things beyond the shadows, and you start to doubt whether those things are real or not, because they are most likely real. You actually see the world when the torch is out. You kind of see the world for what it really is. I really like the touches of this game, like how much Cthulhian goodness it is. Like the authors, the people who made this game are ridiculously into Cthulhian shit. Anyway, we are gonna heal up our group as much as we can. Yes, we are as healed up as is humanly possible, and we are gonna put the holy water on our crusader. And that's literally everything we can do, I believe. Yes, that's all we can do. Let's go in and kill them. Or die. Oh my god, we are probably gonna die. Okay, this is really hard. So yeah, this guy in the middle. You know how there was that bitch that basically increases your stress? He is even worse. He increases the stress to only one person, but he increases it like by 30 or 40. And you know, the 100 is a line. So all he has to do, he has to use this twice on someone, and then someone has to get hit a little, and they are over the line. You can imagine this guy has to die quickly. And of course he resisted the disease. Oh god, he's actually using it on the person who has the highest stress already. This is bad. He needs to die now. He needs to die yesterday. Okay, we need to stun the tank. And it didn't work, of course. Okay, we need to stun the guy. And now you will see why I wanted to stun him. Yes, because he stuns as well. You don't have, any special abilities, compared to the enemy. The enemies actually have special abilities that you never get access to. You just have to work with what you have and do your best. This one is dead. Okay, the guy who increases... Dimas almost fucking just died. Oh my fucking god, we should not have gone here. We should not have gone here. This was a mistake. This was a terrible mistake. Okay, we need to stun the tank now. Okay, he's stunned.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving. Slowly.
So yeah, because of the disease, we are slowly killing the enemies. It's just gonna take a while, because this is actually a really... Please don't go over the line. Okay, phew. Okay. You killed the bastard. Nice. You may be a kleptomaniac, but boy are you a good kleptomaniac. And it's basically over now.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Oh, narrator. Narrator, you love to rub all that salt in my wounds, you fucking piece of crap. I hate you, but I love you. Your voice is delicious. I would have sex with your voice if it was possible. Anyway, let's open the heirloom chest with a key. Never open an heirloom chest without a key. That's a stupid idea. And yes, we have everything we can gain from this horrible dungeon of death and suffering. So let's go. So, for first dungeon, I would say that was kinda good. Oh, we actually have a really good... this is a kinda good thing for, like, let's say Crusaders and shit like that. Anyway, levels. Reynold, what do you have? He's sickly. God damn it, Reynold. So yeah, sickly basically means that he's more... It's more he's more, like, weak to diseases and shit like that. Okay, Dimas. He's evasive. Okay, Dimas is even more evasive. Oh, awesome. Our Vestal is... Oh, this is good. If she's under the 50% health, she actually has more crit. And our Plague Doctor is Illegophobia. Plus 20% stress if torch... Okay, we need to keep... Well, that's never gonna be a problem, hopefully.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Yeah, we have managed to do this, thankfully. So now, 2 more buildings actually opened to us. The first one is the tavern.
Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
So yeah, the tavern is actually where we will deal with stress, because the stress actually doesn't go away on its own. Actually, it does, but very slowly. What you have to do is to find what the character is, what they are like, and you either put them in a bar to drink their problems away, a gambling hall, or a brothel for the special kinds of needs. So, and we have Abby.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The Abbey calls to the faithful.
Okay, so Abby is actually really good. I actually really like Abby. I like it much more than, the other places. So we are actually gonna be probably putting our Vestal there. But first, we need to look who's new. We have Abomination, which I do not really like. And we have an Arbal, so I'm actually gonna pick...
Shoot, bandage, and pillage. The dancing steps of war.
Yes, so we are taking the Arbalest. We are not taking the Abomination because I have really bad experience with Abominations. What they do is that they change into like horrible monsters, and they are really good in combat, but they increase the stress of your squad beyond belief. So yeah, and we have a lot of gold for once, which is actually gonna go away in a moment. Yeah, what we want to open is Sanitarium. Sanitarium is important. It will help us, yeah, let's say, get rid of this. So, Gilpin. What do we have here? We can actually dismiss heroes now. I'm sorry. So, Arbalests. They are kind of good. I kind of like them. They are good because they are like healer shooters, basically. They tend to stay in the back, and they do jobs of many, basically. So I actually am thinking about using her because she is actually pretty good, and it helps. Though she cannot use it now. It's not open yet, but at some point you will be able to change the abilities of the people and even upgrade them. And the upgrades are actually visible on them. But first, what we have to do is to start renaming people. So, I actually wonder what should be the names of the people. I may actually have to prepare some names for this. But the Arbalest is most likely gonna be the one and only Pippi. So yeah, we have Pippi. That's basically all I know right now. So we are gonna put the Vestal into the Penance Hall. Oh, God damn it. I'm very sorry. This is very unprofessional. So yeah, we are gonna put her. As you can see, it's extremely expensive to deal with, stress. Right now, we cannot really deal with it in any efficient manner. So we sadly don't have a choice, really. Yeah, let's not confirm the treatment yet. We will increase the Abbey.
A little hope, however desperate, is never without worth.
So now we will put her there, and it's gonna be slightly less money hungry. So yeah, she will get some whipping now. She will enjoy it. It's okay. It's in the name of God. Right. So, we are not gonna be using trinkets yet. Because it's kind of pointless. There is a really big chance that someone is gonna die. And suddenly we have millions and millions of quests. So, what do we have to do? We have to choose one that gives us the best thing. So, and are all of them short? Yeah, there are actually some that are medium. We do not want to do medium missions yet, because we basically don't have the resources to really deal with them yet. So what we have to do is to take one of these. Which one gives us the better shit? No, that's useless. Ooh, it's pretty good. Yeah, we actually want this. This basically makes it so that you do plus 25% damage versus humans. Which a lot of enemies in the game are actually humans. So yeah, let's do that. As always, 2 shovels, 12 food. And 8 torches. We have the bandage, we have the bandages because of the arbalest, because of Pippi. We have holy water because of Crusader, and we have anti-venom because of the plague doctor. So this is actually a really good starting position already. Whoa, damn it. So we will do like 1 or maybe 2 more dungeon runs. 1 or 2, and then I will stop for today. But yeah, let's continue. Let's go into the darkest dungeon yet again. The loading in this game is still slow. I don't believe it. Even on SSD with really good processor.
The fiends must be.
Oh, we have early scouting. That's gonna help us a lot.
And the seat of our noble line.
Okay, we know that there is combat here. So, because of the early scouting, we actually know that there's gonna be combat in here. And there's not gonna be any combat on the way there, so we actually don't have to care about their light as much, which is good. So, we are just gonna go. Oh no, a bookshelf. Bookshelves are evil. Let's see what horrible things will happen. Ah, okay, the books are boring. Good. It's good. Books are boring. Remember, the books are boring. More scouting? Holy shit. I'm actually getting really lucky with the scouting. I swear to god, normally you don't get this much scouting. I'm actually gonna look whether someone has like a ruins search or something like that. Wow, holy shit, Dimas is like really fucking good. He has like stun resist, he has more speed, more max health and more dodge. Dimas must never die. Dimas is ridiculous. Clutch hitter, fuzz healer, no. No, we are just getting lucky with the scouting. Actually, I like that. I like to get lucky. I think everyone likes to get lucky at least once. So we will light up the torch, and we will go into this combat, and hopefully not die. Oh god, this is gonna be a lot of stress. I can already tell. You disease them. And you suppress them. And you shoot them. And you finish these 2 off.
Executed with impunity.
Okay, he will manage to stress one of us out. Why are you stressing me out, man? What have I ever done to you, man? Okay, he's basically dead. So I will actually spend this time healing people. And he's dead.
Slow death. Unforeseen.
You're gonna have to be tactical about shit, but it's okay. So yeah, Dimas will open this with a key. Good. And it wasn't worth it, but you know, at least we got rid of it, I guess. Oh, urn. I believe you have to put holy water in it. Or something like that. Yeah, I think holy water. Yes. Otherwise, it's actually... It has like poison in it and shit. So, who is the best at this? 50, 90, 70, 60. So yeah, Dimas. Dimas is the best. I almost want to rename Dimas now. And, you know, him being me.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Okay, over here is not combat. Please, scouting? No. Yeah, I should never expect scouting. Scouting is not something you should expect in this game. It should be something that should, you know, make you go, wow, man. Sack is empty. Oh my fucking god, combat. I actually got spooked. But it's okay, we can kill them. Hopefully. Especially if we dodge like this. If we dodge like this, then, you know, it's gonna be awesome. Well, he's dead. He's basically dead at this point. Okay, we will mark the guy here. So yeah, the market, it actually does. It decreases the chance to dodge, which is, you know, it's delicious. It's exactly what we want. Slice and dice. While we are dodging like masters. And then he gets shot.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Just have to basically cut the shit out of him, really. Well, he's dead. Probably. Yeah, I think he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. So we actually don't have to care about him.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Wow, we actually got a lot of shit for this one. But then again, it was a really hard fight. So, hopefully this is not gonna be a fight. It's a fight. Shit. So yeah, priorities. The bitch that actually increases stress. Good, the one I actually wanted to be blood.
Brutality clarified in a single
Jesus.
strike.
Oh no, she's actually gonna be pulling and shit. Oh no. This is why you always have to kill her as quickly as is humanly possible. Let's debuff them. Yeah, basically the debuff, what it does is that it makes them much easier targets. Which is what we want. Is he unholy? Human... unholy. Oh god, so many crits in this fight, holy shit.
A death by inches.
Death by inches. let's finish this fucker out.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Okay, now they only have tanks that we have to deal with. Good, he actually got stunned. I was hoping that he would. Good, both of them are stunned. That makes it so much easier for us. So he's basically dead? Yes, he's dead.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Okay, we need to try to heal people up a little. At least a little. Oh, he's dead.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Oh hey, a free torch.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
I know. I must not get used to victories. So, we actually don't have a skeleton key, so I'm actually worried about opening this. Yeah, try to open it. Yeah, it was trapped. But we resisted anyway, so it's okay. Oh hey, scouting. So we know there's a trap there, there's a fight there. Okay, we have 2 fights ahead of us. He will fail at some point, and when he fails I'm gonna cry. Altar of Light. We don't have holy water anymore. What did he get? Ooh, that's good. That's 0 good. Oh hey, food. I knew it would happen. It always happens when you least need it. So, because we know there's gonna be a fight, let's light up the torch and heal up. Especially people who have no way of surviving on their own. And let's go in, and hopefully not die. God damn it, why him? Why him? And he dodged. Oh, this is starting to be real bad. This is really bad. All the fucking... Yeah, all the stress in the world. Okay, we have to somehow manage this anyway. Okay, he's dead. And he's dead. So there's no point doing this. Yeah, let's finish this guy off.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Dead weight. God damn it. It's okay. He's basically dead already.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
And we are still alive. Okay, we will continue adventuring, mostly because we know there's more shit on the way. Let's move people around a little. Okay, there are books. Read them. Ooh. A weapon tinker. Ooh, that's gonna be useful. One pip. Oh, this one. I think you are supposed to use anti-venom. Oh, not anti-venom. Probably. Yeah. Pip, you have the most health. You have to use this. Oof. Thankfully. And then there's combat in here. So let's light up.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Oh, these are horrible. Yeah, I forgot these, you know, you can actually do that well with these fuckers. Okay, don't give me rabies or whatever you give. Yeah, they especially give like horrible stress. You know, I kinda, you know, I understand.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Yeah, that was thankfully an
This
easy fight.
expedition at least promises success.
Yes, scouting. Now we will know what's in there. Okay, we have one fight ahead of us. And one trap. This is how you deal with stress. Jesus. Okay, Pepe. Scary books. Tuck it out. But, oh no. Thankfully, you know, we don't have to care about that. Okay, we will use all the food right now. And we will light up the torches.
The promise of safety.
And we will go into the fight. Oh, that guy over there has to die. That is basically the most powerful stress-inducing fucker right now. I'm pretty sure that's the strongest we can meet. Right now. That would be stronger than that, but you know, not right now. Yeah, he needs to go. He needs to vanish from reality itself. Fuck, they dodged. Those that I wanted to not dodge, that dodged. Oh, we may actually have the first stress attack very soon. I know, game. I'll actually bandage him. Okay, that's 4 damage, just to be sure. Oh no. Ooh, phew, actually missed. Oh my god, so much dodging right now. Oh my god, we are so lucky. This is impossible just how lucky we are. And we missed. Okay, that's literally the fucking jinxing. This, yeah, we should win. We should be able to win. Oh my god! Just don't kill Demas. Demas is awesome. Just murder the shit out of him. Ooh, we actually got...
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
And we will go in and finish the exploring so that we get more experience. And quest complete.
Room by room, hall by hall. we reclaim what is ours.
Yes. So let's see. Reynold. Something horrible? Oh, he gets more stress in ruins. But he also does more damage in ruins. So in a way, it's very good to take him into ruins. Pippi is. Wow, this game wants me to go into ruins. Light sensitive. Oh yeah, light sensitive is actually dangerous.
Once, our estate was the envy of this land.
Oh, the guild and blacksmith are now opened. Awesome. So first, we need to go to the stage. Oh yes, I love these.
This man understands that adversity and existence are one and the same.
Oh, I like those. But yeah, what I would really like to ask of people who have managed to get this far, if you want your name to be in one of the players, you know, in one of the mercenaries here, just give me a heads up. Just tell me, you know, what name, and I will rename. And you can even pick who. You know, if you watch it, you know, just, you know, tell me who. If, you know, two people pick it, I would just, you know, use the one like either makes more sense or who said it first, basically. And then I will use the other one on just, you know, someone random, basically. So, woof, woof. But yeah, I'm actually renaming this guy to me. It's me. Hopefully I will not die, like, in a second. What kind of outfits do we have? The red one is really nice. Yeah, I like this one. And we would choose something nice to Pip. This one is kind of good. So again, you know, I'm gonna show the new buildings and I'm gonna stop for now, because this game is good to be taken in small parts, not in like real big parts. So yeah, this is Blacksmith.
Bellows blast once again. The forge stands ready to make weapons of war.
Yeah, this is where we will upgrade our heroes.
Make no mistake, we will face ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready.
Yes, and this is where we will level up, basically, our heroes. Oh, someone has vololoed me. I'm actually gonna wait so that I see who did that. So that I can, you know, say thank you. Give me a moment. I'm actually gonna wait for it to show on the stream. Come on. There's such a ridiculous delay on the stream, actually. Ooh. Oh, come on. Did it not show up? It does not work. I'm really sorry that I'm, you know, silent. I'm just trying to catch the vololo so that I can actually, you know, say thank you to the person. There has to be a better way to figure this out. Like some kind of tracker or something. Well, I missed it. It actually pisses me off. Give me a second. I need to look this up because this will not. I will not let this stand. Okay, I think it's Phone Asus. So if it's Phone Asus, thank you very much. Thank you very much for follow. You know, I stream almost every day, hopefully every day. If you want, you know, just show up. I will actually be updating the schedule that's down on the channel. So you know, I'm really happy that you are, you know, following me. Anyway, like I said, you know, if anyone wants to, you know, these soldiers, you know, these mercenaries, and die horribly because that's how this game rolls, just, you know, leave a comment on the video, or, you know, in the chat, or on my Facebook, on Twitter, anywhere. So, what we do now is we will take our good soldiers and we will basically throw money at them. First things first, we need to deal with this guy and his... He needs a whip. He needs a good whipping. And we will now deal with fingusa, which is, you know, me. He has everything I want, really. But there is one ability that... Yes, the duelist advance is really good with the point blank. Yeah, there is like an ability that lets you go back or something. Yeah, okay, this is a really strong combo. I know game. I played this game for a long fucking time. So, what we want is for him to have duelist advance with point blank shot, with tracking shot so that we can prepare a shot, and have open vein on him. Yeah, so we have open vein. This is a ridiculous build. You will see, hopefully. He's actually really good for this because he has like high speed, high dodge. He is actually, you know, gonna be a really good murderfucker. And we will increase his armor and shit. Can we actually? Rank 2. Yeah, we need to do weaponsmithing, yeah. And yeah, you actually have to do like weaponsmithing and armor smithing. Ooh, that's gonna be annoying.
In the end, every plan relies upon a strong arm and tempered steel.
So we will just increase what we can, really. Now, we wanna put in our healer, because what we want from her are different abilities. We want Divine Comfort, and we want Judgment. Hand of Light, I do not believe I ever used that. Also skill training.
A strict regimen is paramount if one is to master the brutal arithmetic of combat.
Yes, indeed. And we will use... We will upgrade her. So who else needs an up... Yeah, honestly Pepe, because on Pepe we actually need a very specific ability. Yeah, we need this. This is like another healing ability. I'm not much of a fan of blind fire, even though it increases your speed, which is, you know, really useful. And Bola was never my thing either. Again, I'm not exactly a good player of this game, but I have a like general idea of how, you know, what works and what doesn't for me. So for Pippi, we wanna get rid of the flare and we want this. We want, you know, the fucking battlefield bandage. We don't even have survivalists yet. And for Bodeka, we actually want these two abilities, because this is like a ranged damage ability and this is a range stun ability. This is a single target heal, and this is a multi-target heal. So, and we will increase Fingusa's abilities that we are gonna be using. So, definitely Duelist Advance, because delicious. And the point blank shot. Nothing else yet. And for the healer, definitely the healing abilities, obviously. Wait, does it do... yeah, we actually want 3. We want stun to have higher chance. And we want the group heal to be better. And even the single heal, right? And for Pippi, we definitely want the heal to be better. The mark... I don't think whether I want to increase the mark yet. But definitely the sniper shot. And yeah, even the suppressing fire. The suppressing fire can be so fucking useful because -6 to accuracy is like really good. It's like really strong. So yeah, next time on the Darkest Dungeon, more madness, hopefully more names, and most definitely more death. I wish you all a wonderful night, and I wish you all to be safe from the shadows of madness. Good night, everyone.